So we're here in an amazing place, one of the largest vineyard areas in Judea, and this place has dozens and dozens of wineries growing their wines here. This is Karmei Elul. This is the Elul Winery, and the Elul Winery is a unique winery. It's one of 8 farms that are doing something like this, but the first winery that's doing this eco organic combination, where they're basically creating an ecosystem for different types of organic pesticides, basically bugs and so on, by creating an environment which basically involves creating a forest there of different types of fruit trees and herbs all around 14 different types of grapes. They're doing some amazing things, and they're also on the frontier of keeping Shemitah to the highest degree alongside being an organic farm, which is a very difficult thing to do, because when it comes to Shemitah, you have to make sure that there isn't any involvement in what's growing, but then again you also have the organic part. To make it kosher, basically the preference for the highest degree of kashrut is to basically destroy everything with chemicals and not let it actually grow. So how do you find that middle ground where it's kosher on the highest level, but it is also natural, right? That's one of the things that they're investing in, and now it's the 8th year of the Shemitah cycle. So they had a 65% drop in productivity and yield because of this, but they're experimenting with it. That's also why it's a little bit more expensive, I think 4 times more than regular wine. But the other thing that they have are 17 dunam of wine that is grown at the highest level of cultivation, which is appropriate for serving in the temple, and it's indigenous grapes from the land of Israel in coordination with Ariel University, which is on the frontiers of studying and reviving ancient grapes through DNA and such. So that's what they're growing here. It's all grown by Jews, by Israelis, and it's going to be on the level that can be brought to the temple. And this is the region, the part of the country where the people coming into the temple, this would be like their last stop before they come in. So this is where you buy all the things that you're bringing to the temple. And one last thing I'll say about this time of year in this part of the country is that it fits very well with the Song of Songs, Shir HaShirim, where King Solomon, Shlomo HaMelech, is writing about Hanitzanim Niru Ba'aretz Et HaZamir Higia. Like, this is where everything's planting and budding, and the grapes and the vines, and this is the area, and this is probably the time of year in which that part of Song of Songs was written.